machine age, dark age, or you can call it an age of disease. So this is the time phase when every human is suffering with some or other disease. Now most of them are related to nervous system, or to make it more simple, I can just say that every human living on earth is surviving with some or other problem related to the nervous system. Surprised? But it's true. But to understand how it's true and what are the diseases related to nervous system, first you have to understand that what is a nervous system. A nervous system has two parts basically. The one is central nervous system, which is your brain and your spinal cord. Then there is peripheral nervous system, which is like going through your whole body and connecting every organ with your spinal cord and with the brain. Now, you can understand why I made that statement. Because no matter what disease you have, ultimately the root goes to the brain or spinal cord. So every disease is related to the nervous system. Now there are some specific disease, and a person living with that disease every day wishes for death. The reason, because when they go to doctors just say, yeah, I can give you this medicine, and by using this medicine you can manage your disease. So it's hurting you 100% today, tomorrow it will hurt you 60 or 70% only, or maybe 30 or 40%. Now the person understands that he or she has to still bear the pain 30 or 40%. And that is not a little thing. Some disease like Parkinson's disease, like Alzheimer, some people have seizure attacks, paralysis. These are one of those most damaging, most painful chronic disease, and they all are uncurable but manageable. But today I am not here to tell you all sad story and every bad news about this disease. I am here to tell you the permanent solution, because when we talk about Veda mantras, they are the words of God. And God gave those words to humans to protect them, to help them to live a happy life. So, how Vedic teachings, how the Vedic techniques or those tricks from Vedic science can help us to completely remove these diseases from roots. A patient suffering from Parkinson will have certain symptoms. First symptom is their body parts are shaking. Okay, they'll usually their hands, they have shaking hands. They can't have tea, they can't write, they can't even sign something because they can't control their hands. They have sleeping issues. They usually have insomnia, and even if they manage to sleep, then they have trouble with sleepwalking. So either they are walking in sleep or they are hitting something and their body is doing some other things while they are asleep. They have constipation issues. And the worst thing is that a person suffering from Parkinson cannot control his or her body parts. But that is the worst thing for any human, because the brain is the main controller. And if the nervous system is weak, the instructions going from our brain do not reach in a perfect way to the other body parts. And that is what we say Parkinson disease. Then there is Alzheimer. Alzheimer is basically about forgetting things. Now you feel like, okay, I don't remember where I put my car keys. Oh, you meet someone and you are like, who are you? The person is talking to you. They are like, Yeah, do you remember me? And you're like, I have to think. Give me a minute. I have to think. You can't even remember. Small, small things I'm talking about. Now just think about some patient of Alzheimer. I have met with many and you won't believe. Right now they are talking to you, you introduce yourself to them, and then just after some minutes they are like, who are you? Why you are here in my house? And again you have to explain yourself. How those people are living their lives. Now, Caesar attacks, they can come at any moment of time. You are walking on a street, you can have a Caesar attack. Now, basically, again, the same thing is happening, that the brain works so fast that it's not like it get confused. It's like heating up too much. The person will faint and the liquid will come out of their mouth and they'll just fall. And paralysis, worst of all, when you are not able to, you are listening to everything, you can understand everything, but you cannot react. You lose complete control of your body. Now you can see why I have made one category of all these diseases. They all are connected to your nervous system. If the nervous system is damaged, and cervical, I know almost 70 to 80% people are suffering with cervical. What is that? Just one problem with nervous system. So, how to cure all these problems with one simple Vedic solution? Today I'll talk about this. Now, first we understand how the doctors are managing this disease. Now, I'll talk about Parkinson majorly. That usually it's, as in the medical language they say, because the dopamine hormone is lacking in the body, in the brain, that's why the person suffers with Parkinson. And they give salts of dopamine or B12 because vitamin B12 deficiency is also visible in the patient. But is that a permanent solution? That is not. So what is the permanent solution? All these diseases can be cured by just one solution. And it says by worshipping goddess Sarasvati. Now Sarasvati, the goddess of wisdom, the goddess of knowledge, information, intuition. Goddess Sarasvati. Now you can understand, if some goddess is blessing you, great intellectual mind, it's giving you intuition, it's giving you wisdom, then it has to bless you with a strong nervous system. Because if the nervous system is not strong, if your brain is not strong and capable, your mind is not stress-free, then you cannot store information or knowledge in your brain. Your mind cannot access it, cannot make decision, because the intuition comes in the mind. Now, if the spinal cord and other part of nervous system is not strong, your brain will not be able to give instruction to other body parts, work accordingly or act based on that information, knowledge or intuition. So, we all have logical mind. We can understand that Goddess Saraswati should be someone who can bless us with a strong nervous system and relief from all those diseases. That was the base of my research. And when I started looking for the solution, I ended up in the lap of God, Yajurveda. There I was learning the mantras, I was trying to understand the meaning of them, and I understood the main trick. So Yajurveda teaches us a special yajna, a fire ritual to please Goddess Saraswati. And if you are able to please her, she will bless you with intuition, wisdom, knowledge, and a lot of information. A great intellectual person you will become. So the trick there was that the fire will be same like any other yajna. The mantras will be same like any other yajna. But one thing was different. If you are following me, if you are following the videos, you can understand what it was. The mixture of herbs we offer to the fire. So every day we do this. To cleanse our house, we burn a mixture of herbs, add some ghee, clarified butter, and add some camphor into it and burn it. And it cleans our house, creates such a beautiful aroma, and it gives us that good feel. But what else it could do? So according to Yajurveda and Rikaveda, when we compile the teachings of both, then if we make a specific combination of herbs like Ashwagandha and Brahmi, Shankpushpi and various other herbs like them, then we get a beautiful mixture. If you burn that, the aroma will go to your system, will heal your brain, then spinal cords, then the peripheral nervous system and other organs. And it make you capable to be a true devotee of or worthy to have Saraswati within you. So this is a special mixture we have created for all of you, and you can see here the herbs. They are the specific herbs we have mixed just for all these diseases. So if you have, or if your any known, if you are any neighbor, friend, anyone have any disease related to the nervous system, you can recommend them to worship Goddess Saraswati. This is the most effective way, and if you do it, you are capable to remove all the negativity from your house, from the environment, from your body, and you are capable to strengthen your nervous system, and that effect will be long lasting. So you won't manage the disease, you will be able to cure the disease completely. So you can order it from us and you can get it from the Kayavali Healing Center. The contact number you can see on the screen 8510 979331.